Did you know that last week, U.S. stocks went up even though many people thought inflation would get worse? It's like good news for investors, but also a little surprising. Today, we'll hear a conversation about this news and learn English from it.
Hey Ava, did you see what happened in the stock market yesterday?
No, what was it? Something interesting?
Yeah, stocks actually went up a bit, which is good news. It happened after some new data showed that inflation is slowing down more than people expected.
Oh, really? So prices aren't rising as fast as before?
Exactly. The report said prices in the U.S. went up 3.5% in June compared to last year. That's less than the 4.2% increase in May, or what economists thought it would be, around 3.9%.
That sounds like a positive sign. Does that mean life will get a bit cheaper soon?
Well, not immediately. It just means the increase in prices isn't as fast. People still pay more for things like gas and food.
Speaking of gas, I heard oil prices kept going up. Isn't that a problem?
Yes. Oil prices rose because of worries about tensions between the U.S. and Iran. Some feared this could lead to a bigger conflict.
That sounds serious. But if oil prices rise, wouldn't that make inflation worse again?
It could. Higher oil means higher costs in many areas because oil is used in transport and production. But the slower inflation numbers helped calm the stock market for now.
So stocks went up because investors felt more confident?
Right. The S&P 500, which is a big group of U.S. company stocks, rose by about 0.4%. The Nasdaq, focused on tech companies, went up almost 1%.
And the Dow Jones? That's another important one, right?
Yes, it went up a little, around 9 points. That's less than 1%, but it still shows steady growth.
That's interesting. I always thought the stock market was crazy and unpredictable.
It can be, but sometimes it reacts quickly to news like inflation reports or oil prices. People buy or sell stocks based on how they think the economy will do.
Makes sense. So when inflation slows down, stocks usually do well?
Often, yes. When inflation is high, it can scare investors. But if prices rise more slowly, people feel like the economy is stable.
I see. But what about companies like IBM? I heard IBM stock dropped a lot recently.
Yes. IBM stock plunged after their earnings report didn't meet expectations. That can happen even on days when the overall market goes up.
So individual companies can have big changes even if the market is mostly positive?
Exactly. The market is made of many companies, and each one's news affects its stock differently.
I never knew how complicated it was. It seems like you have to watch many things at once.
Definitely. Investors look at inflation, oil prices, company reports, and even politics sometimes.
Speaking of politics, does the tension with Iran mean investors might get nervous again?
Yes. Geopolitical risks like conflicts can make markets unpredictable. If the situation worsens, oil prices can spike more, pushing inflation up again.
Wow, so it's a mix of economic numbers and world events.
Exactly. That's why investors watch the news closely.
Thanks for explaining all this, Luke. It helps me understand the news and the market better.
No problem. It's good to talk about these things. Plus, talking about news is a great way to practice English.
True. I always enjoy our chats and learning new words.
Me too. Next time, maybe we can talk about technology news or something different.
Sounds like a plan. But for now, I'm happy about the good inflation news and stocks going up.
Same here. Let's hope the good trend continues for a while.
Fingers crossed. Thanks for the update, Luke.
Anytime, Ava. Have a great day.
You too.
Now, let's review some useful words from our conversation. These words will help you talk about the stock market and inflation more naturally. Inflation means the general rise in prices of goods and services over time. It means your money buys less than before. An economist is a person who studies the economy and makes predictions about money, prices, and business trends. The stock market is a place, usually online, where people buy and sell parts of companies, called stocks or shares. Oil price means how much it costs to buy oil. When oil prices rise, many things become more expensive because oil is used in transport and industry. An investor is someone who uses their money to buy stocks or other assets, hoping to earn more money in the future. An earnings report is a document that shows how much money a company made or lost in a certain time, usually every few months. Tension is a feeling of nervousness or worry, often about a possible conflict or problem between countries or groups. A conflict is a serious disagreement or fight between people, countries, or groups. It can be military or political. Geopolitical describes events or situations that involve different countries and their political relationships. When something is stable, it does not change quickly or suddenly. A stable economy means the market is steady and predictable.
An expectation is a belief or hope about what will happen in the future, like how economists expected inflation to be 3.9% in June.
Let's look at some idioms and phrasal verbs from the conversation. These will help you sound more natural in English. Plunge means to fall or drop very fast. For example, IBM's stock price plunged after their earnings report wasn't good. When you calm something down, you make it less stressful or nervous. The report on slower inflation helped calm the stock market down. To keep an eye on means to watch something carefully. Investors keep an eye on oil prices and world events that might affect markets. When you say fingers crossed, you are hoping that things will turn out well. Ava said this, wishing the good market trend to continue.
Great! Now it's time to practice pronunciation. Listen carefully and repeat each sentence after me.
Stocks went up after inflation slowed down. Inflation means prices get higher over time. Oil prices rose because of worries about conflict. Investors feel more confident with slower inflation. The stock market reacts quickly to news and reports. IBM's stock plunged after a disappointing earnings report. Geopolitical tensions can make investors nervous. If the conflict worsens, oil prices may rise more. Fingers crossed that the good trend continues. That was a great conversation about inflation and the stock market. Remember, talking about real news can help your English grow naturally. What news topic would you like to discuss next time? Share your ideas and keep practicing.